Alright, so it is 6 o'clock this morning. I'm beating myself up for doing those fucking videos yesterday, but I had some pent-up energy and still processing information, whether I did the right thing or not. But in short, so this video talks about this article at the top. So this is the name of the video, which will be right before this one. I'm sorry. Whew. Anyways, in this article at the top, the Blue Woman University today, it discussed a position J00. It's either 3 zeros or 2 zeros, and then it's 18. I think it's 2 zeros. 18.5. Now this link right below it. So I recorded this video and then did a drawing on it up top. So we'll backtrack. So this is the clear screen. I was discussing some stuff, but I have this process of marking out the important information for myself as well as other people that are viewing. So if I'm in a conversation or on a table or something, and I have a piece of paper and I'm writing stuff down while I'm doing it, I have a very good way of mixing information. So I can take a series of just, this is the information I'm working with here. I'll just skip it forward. So, all right, like this. So if you watch it, you'll see I drew the triangle first and then mark through the 5, and then I mark through the other 5. All right, and then the next number I hit here. I'll just hit play. I think up. So right here I hit the dot, the 3. So. And then I circled the 44 because it says 10044. That was a subconscious move. And then my brain's trying to identify the working information that I have and then the working information I need to pull out. So, I don't know how that's even oh, it's on my phone. Never mind. Because I don't have internet. It says ?internet. So, anyway, it's stored on the phone as back data. And then binary 2. A 2 decimal translated to binary is 10. So, then the next circle. Oh, I guess I did that. Was the 2. And then I tried to draw an ice cream cone at the bottom because it's a double scoop. But I knew I needed to draw that ice cream cone in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, but what you didn't see, because it happened so quick, is the numbers. Ah, shit. Anyways, you can do that on your own. I'll do it one more time, see if I can catch it. So what you can do is go into settings, hit halftime, and then capture all that. So, I identified the 17, which I just marked out the 1 in the bottom part, 4. So, what I'm going to do is then show you, I'll have to go back to my internet real quick. I'm trying to do this in a location where I'm not going to wake people up. And there's no internet there, so. Sorry it's taking so long. I'll do a... Alright, I'm back online. I was going to do a check. Oh, I have morning face, I most guarantee it. So, it is bald up there. I keep it short. I was thinking about shaving all that. Then meet people with just like using a razor and just getting all that. I figure with the rest of the hair, if they can accept me like that, then they can accept me like this. Usually I wear a hat because it's quite obvious. Alright, but anyways. So, I'll shut that off. Alright, so that says, you'll see it, 185. Alright. So that's literally U2, 70, it's QOU2. I think. Or the other one would be A. I'm looking up here at the top. The 97. Then it goes 3. It goes 4, 3, 2, 7. Of which it goes 2, 4, 7. In the hierarchy from top to bottom, from where I'm facing. So, let me go back and refresh history. Alright, pause. So you got 2, 4, 7. If you look at view numbers that are still visible, it's 2, 4, 7. Alright? And then the article itself is 185. So it's right there. The other number in question is what I tried to, and that was on the 27th. So technically I could have read this article and then acted out this thing, but it didn't happen that way. I had an event, this got suggested. So this is the key piece of information there that you need to read, is that one paragraph. And then the other key piece of information is, and that does that as well. So it's one right acknowledged. Alright. So I'm using ASCII 62, which is right arrow. And then that looks like a hand, literal hand, with 2 dots. So I'm not understanding where the camera would be if they superimpose this over that. So I'm not, if that is a viewpoint of someone's hand. Anyways, so you go here, and then here's how I work. It's pretty simple. It's you take whatever information, and if it stands out, then I do a reference lookup. Civilian. And then I may have been holding my finger over the mic. 717, submit. And then the other, there wasn't much information other than 85 and 15, the numbers in that article. So I just took that number as a double standard. So 717, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's literally 3.14, or 41 past 3 is the way I looked at it. The next one is O, which is that top one in that corner. If you look up ASCII 79, is O did, and then 1, or Odin would be how I would perceive that as a Greek mythology. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I literally went 7 spaces, found the 14030, then I went 1 more, and then I went to 7 more after that. And then I have this number, which I don't know about, right there, the 2343. So there's that. ASCII. That way you don't have to do any clicking. As key 62. Symbol. Is that as key 79. Uppercase O. So so you may have seen me do that that drawing, that chaotic drawing. So what I did with that drawing on the screen, I do when I have these conversations on these channels. So I overlap information, describing one event that I'm stuck on, a key moment, a key item, where I question myself. So, and everyone does this, and they can't say they may not draw it out like I do and organize the information as they write down because they've trained themselves out of it. But if you tell them to draw something over information, the brain will instantaneously bring it back. So, as an art exercise, so you have someone journal a bunch of information, they write it down, dates, numbers, all that fun stuff, or do a mind map would be the next step. So you do it chronologically if that's the person, if they're OCD, do it chronologically, and then you tell them, don't erase anything, just put arrows in, you can clean it up later, and then you can do a mind map as an alternate view where you can just do the center point idea and stem out from it. And then you have them draw over those with an actual image, something they need to express as a collective idea. And saying that it's a collective idea allows the brain to have an avenue to merge the information together to tell you what's the underlying architecture of that entirety of who they are. It's a simple trick. Fuck 6-7 years of therapy. That little action right there is 3 different exercises. One, you just do a honey-do list of what you've done in the past. And then the other one is a mind map. And then you draw on top of both of those, trying to describe one fluid conversation. So you'd have to watch the drawing from beginning to end. That's where the key is, that no one's going to know. So, and I hope that helps out the medical industry, our art therapists at least. So I hope you have a good day. That's getting into this underlying system that we all use, this communication structure. It gives you direct access. What it does is allows 2 conversations to happen at once. So all you would be doing is mimicking the other person. Or since you're, if you're a therapist or a doctor or whatever, care practitioner, you dominate the conversation. And then you wait until you see that they're mirroring you. And then from that point, once you've gained that confidence and you have that understanding, which you should be able to have that within 3 minutes, then you move directly into the exercise and then have them talk through it. Or if they just write it down and then talk through it afterwards. So the ones you don't really need to know or watch is the mind map and the honey-do list, or the timed event calendar. So those you don't have to watch. What you need to watch is the drawing on top. The brain will innately want to convince to you that all that information connects, because that's part of the exercise. So, and that will actually bypass a lot of conversations. I mean, you cut it short. I mean, I know you make money per visit, but in reality, would you rather make someone accomplish their goals in a short period of time, or be a bloodsucker and just keep sucking in the money? So you would, in order to do that, you would have to listen to the conversation over and over and over again. And there's no progression between both of you, and you become stagnant. They are stagnant. There's no growth. And then to pull that out as the last Hail Mary, then all of a sudden you're like, well, we've got to go through 6 months or 6 years or whatever it is, and then all of a sudden we'll have a breakthrough. That is, I mean, while you'll be financially safe, I mean, you're not progressing anyone's life. It's just eating away at people's karma. So, all right. I hope that makes sense. So, thank you. You have a wonderful day. Bye.